hole in Minecraft is just something that, well, everyone just has the urge to do. But today we are going to be mining up a giant hole all the way down to bedrock, and specifically one in the nether. But we're doing this so that we can be able to make some room for some awesome projects later. But first things first, we got to find a location to be able to dig up this 100 by 100 area, because in the nether, it's not that easy. Yeah. And while flying around, I pretty much came to the conclusion that there is just pretty much no good locations in the nether for a giant hole. That pretty much the only good location is just close to your home portal, I feel like. Honestly, that's just about it. But this is also a fairly dense area because there's a giant hole right here, which goes down pretty deep, and there's no lava, which is kind of surprising. And then over here, I believe there's just a ravine with very minimal lava pouring. Then on the other side of the mountain, we just got more lava. Yep. Okay. Actually, the 100 by 100 will probably end right before that. Oh yeah, this got to be the best location. And now that we found the perfect location for our giant hole, all we got to do is outline the entire thing. There we go. Now we have the entire thing completely outlined, even though it doesn't really look like it because you can't even see most of the line. But now we do have a big problem though, and that is that we have all of this gigantic nether waste just sitting up here above the line and also completely blocking the view. And I need to completely just erase it all. But to do that, I'm going to need some more beacons so that then I can be able to load up this entire thing and get haste to. And okay, no, I don't need gas. I actually need some wither skellies. And luckily I do have fortune, so we should be chinchillin'. Did I say fortune? You know what I meant. I meant looting. There we go. First skull. W. Oh, there we go. We got our third skull. Oh my. Oh, four. Whoa. We got back-to-back skulls. Hello? Okay, let's make sure we don't die here. But what the heck is that? What are the odds of getting back-to-back skulls? I got 4 now. So, I mean, I'll take it. I'm not going to complain. That's just some crazy odds. But now that we got all the wither skulls, it's time to cheese the wizard. Now it's time to cheese the wizard. She's the wither boss underneath the end portal. Oh yeah, you're stuck. Can't fight back. That really sucks, doesn't it? There we go. Now we collect our reward and we craft up the last beacon that we're gonna need. I'm also gonna need to grab all my other beacons I got laying around the world, so that then I can be able to have 4 different beacons inside the 100 by 100, and I can always have haste. And now the last thing we need to do is just sit at the raid farm for a hot minute real quick, just to be able to get enough emeralds to be able to make up an emerald beacon specifically for flexing purposes. You know, I could have just gotten iron. We already have a bunch of iron beacons, so figured we'd do this instead, huh? Besides, we just built this handy dandy raid farm in our last video. If you guys haven't seen that, link down in the description. And now with all the emeralds out of the way, it is time to set up all of the beacons that we're going to need for this project. You know, never really stopped to think about it. I've never seen a beacon in the nether. I wonder why. They need sunlight to operate, and literally it sucks. I went out of my way just to get another beacon and everything, just to not be able to turn it on. Why do I do this to myself? All right, I gotta take this down. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. I mean, having low brain cells is definitely painful sometimes. However, we're still in the nether, okay? I mean, I got efficiency 5. We could just blow through these blocks. I want to try to get a nice flat, even area, so that then we can begin working on different mining methods. But for the first one, we literally have to mine. So yeah, let's do that. And finally, much time later, we got this thing down to a very satisfying, smooth level, other than, well, this corner over here, which has a giant hole, and then also the other side, which has... Like I said, pretty much got it down to a nice smooth level. One major oversight while doing this is there's a roof in the nether, but I'm going to leave that to future Paul to deal with because we're mining down in this video. We're going down to bedrock. And now that we've pretty much gotten it to a point that in reality, I could just typewriter this all the way back and forth in a way, all the way down to bedrock. I mean, granted, that'll be very painful and take forever, just like how this already took forever to get to this point. Well, it's kind of satisfying. Hold on. Okay, anyways, back to what I was saying. We're going to change up the mining methods here. But first things first, we're making our millionth stop at the Enderman farm to heal up our pickaxe. And now with that out of the way, now we're going to make our way over to the giant creeper farm so that we could load up 2 shulker boxes of gunpowder and also shovel up tons and tons of sand so that then I could craft up a ridiculous amount of TNT. And now that we got tons of TNT, very much like when you mine for ancient debris, as we like to say on this channel, I'm gonna create kind of like a tunnel system that'll serpentine back and forth all the way along this. And I have like a couple blocks above me because TNT goes boom all the way around. How many blocks? 2 blocks? Yeah, we could go a little bit deeper. And then essentially I'm just gonna serpentine back and forth with a bunch of tunnels, just like we mine for ancient debris in this game. However, we're mining to bedrock. And I'm gonna see how much boom boom this is gonna do, because obviously TNT blows up a lot of netherrack. And now the obvious thing would be to make TNT dupers. However, I wanted to see how far we can really get without having to use TNT dupers, you know? Oh my gosh, we got our first ancient debris while mining. I just really like process the fact that we're going to be getting a lot of ancient debris as we go down. I would imagine in a 100 by 100 area, we should be getting a whole lot. But now with all of the holes drilled, and now we got to place down all of our TNT. So I don't fall in a hole walking backwards like this. What's going to happen? I already know it is. Uh-oh. I'm hearing explosions. Oh, no, it's still going. Okay, we got a bit of an exit right here. Oh, yeah, was it the gas? Relax, buddy. I'm about to have the whole world attacking me in a second here. Okay, hold on. So this is a sample of, wow, actually, that TNT did a lot. It also revealed a whole lot of lava, dude. Oh my gosh, I hate lava. Okay, this was actually a really, really good test, okay? Now, this helps me visualize how I probably should just do TNT dupers. Hey, look, more ancient debris. Don't mind if I do. But I was nowhere near even done placing down all the TNT. We were pretty much 3.5 stacks in. Got about halfway through this entire 100 by 100 area. And yeah, clearly it's just not going to work out this way. So what we're going to have to do is, first of all, finish placing down the last couple rows of TNT so that then we could drop this thing down actually pretty significantly. So that then when I'm doing the TNT duper machines, they won't be able to like blow themselves up or blow out the outline or anything like that. So let's see, where did it leave off? Oh yeah, no, I'm stupid. I could just, yeah, it's right there. Now, finally, with the rest of the tunnel, what are you freaking out about? Now that the rest of the tunnels are all filled in with TNT, it's time to just light it up, bada bing, bada boom, and just watch all of the chaos. Hey, relax. I'm trying to watch something here. Ow. Oh, no, I knew it. I knew this was going to happen. I knew I was going to hit. Oh, my. Okay. All right, relax. Boys. I just got to give him some time. Give them some space. I'm sure they'll forgive me because these boys don't even care. Okay, it looks like they're already chilling. Now all I really got to do is just kind of clean this up so that when I bring in the TNT dupers aren't going to be blowing themselves up or blowing up each other, and instead dropping TNT all the way down to that level. Ooh, it looks like we got some untouched TNT. Don't mind if I do. All right, now we're looking good. We've got everything brought down, a lot of blocks. I've also gotten rid of most of the lava because the fact that if the TNT just lands in the lava, I think it's kind of like water, where if it just hits it, it just doesn't do anything. Speaking of TNT though, now it is time to begin building our TNT flying duping machines, which honestly should be a piece of cake. Fortunately, these are not very challenging to build. It just requires a few very specific pieces. By that I mean a whole lot of observers and slime more than anything. So I got an observer facing the repeater, observer facing outward, place a slime block right there, a piston right there, a slime block on the piston, and another piston right there. Now this is the flying machine, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a little while. So this thing's gonna go kachuga all the way to the other end. And now we need to add the TNT portions. Now this is technically a two-way flying machine, so there's gonna be TNT pouring out both sides of this thing when it's flying that way and when it's flying back. So then now I added on this little section right here of slime blocks with a wall, and then I need to put a detector rail right there. Grab my coral fans because I need to put coral fan right there. It should die. Oh, there it goes. And I basically just need to do the exact same thing on the opposite side when I'm having scaffolding when I never use it. And now that should be our TNT flying machine. Now we'll see by giving this an actual test to make sure that it's working. there. Oh man, if that blaze hit that TNT, oh wait, no, you still can, dude. No, don't whiff. Oh, thank goodness. Gotta put you down, boy. Okay, as I was saying, usually whenever I mess up on these things, it's because I didn't line up the other side, but we're gonna figure that out right now. Excuse me, sir. I also broke some of this just in case, because I don't know if the TNT block touching it means that I won't be able to move it. I don't know. Also, if you guys want a more in-depth tutorial on the TNT flying double-sided duper machine thing, I'll have a link down in the description. I usually try to link whenever I'm building some sort of farm thing that I have a source for that I didn't, you know, throw together myself. Regardless, though, it's time to finally give this thing a test and let it rip. It already didn't work. I wasn't supposed to put TNT on this side yet. I think that's what it was. I'm supposed to put TNT on that side when it gets to that side. There we go. Yeah. Because it moves the TNT off the wall onto the slime. So it still did work. I was just panicking for no reason. And it should stop. And now that it's stopped, I should be able to place some TNT right there. And when I flick this lever, it should start firing off TNT on this side. And it primed that TNT right there. Oh, fell in the hole. It scared me. Now let me flip this lever again so that when it comes back this way, it'll stop. It's looking flawless. It is looking phenomenal. This thing is going to take us probably to bedrock, actually, because the nether isn't like the overworld. It doesn't have like -50. The only thing that's going to suck is lava. It's going to be painful dealing with lava. Now it should stop. Beautiful. Oh, what a magnificent contraption. I need a lot more of you. There we go. Now that we got all of our flying duping TNT machines, technically all we got to do is prime each one, fly over to the other side, add TNT on the other side. So let me flip every single one of these. The only one that should really be lighting TNT is the very first one. Oh my gosh, yes. The chaos. You better not mess this up. He got in the minecart. Okay, I think we're fine. Either way, all the flying duping TNT machines should be stopping on the other side, just like so. And now all I need to do is climb up and add TNT to each one. And finally, I'm able to light up every single one of these. And now it's going to go back and forth, creating absolute chaos, getting me as far down as I'm going to need to get. Now that the TNTing is complete, as you can see, it's a nightmare. Just a ridiculous amount of lava everywhere. But good news, good news. The TNT duping machines will take us to bedrock because it already has. As you can see right there, bedrock, baby. Because right there, there's just like no lava. But now we're going to begin trying to get rid of as much of this lava as we can. Fun facts about Minecraft. For some reason, scaffolding will just delete lava. Now, I don't know why that is, and so I'm just going to do this kind of forever. I also need to kind of wall off a lot of this with some gravel or something also. Luckily, I do have an infinite amount of bamboo because I've had an automated bamboo machine going off for the last, like, 1,300 days of us being in this world. But this will still be a very long and painful process, to say the least. Ow. Yeah, then there's also that. I think I have fire rest potions because this otherwise would be impossible. If you guys have been watching me for a while, I've been complaining that I want Minecraft to add like lava sponges because I think one, that'd be very creative, and two, would make for some really cool builds. And finally, we've pretty much cleared up almost all of the lava. Now, the lava process wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Using scaffolding is insanely easy, actually making me realize how easy it would be to drain out like an entire ocean lake like that and then start some other projects. However, this project, it looked like a lot of lava, but honestly, it was just like some miscellaneous like single ones that were pouring over into another one, and then those would spread, and then it wasn't able to blow up the land below it. It wasn't that bad though, regardless. Once I start plugging it up, Other than this lava lake thing right here was terrible, but that was all. But you know the drill. Now that all that lava's out of the way, now we gotta flip back on all of our TNT dupers, and I already know that's going to destroy the wall over there and make my life pain. I'll just have to put down gravel again and then, you know, clean it all up and everything, because I'm going to have to go through this and clean it up regardless. This will still be the fastest way to completely emptying this thing out now that we know it goes all the way down to bedrock. Oh yeah, that's painful to know that all that's just coming right back in. However, we're going to let these things ride all the way down to bedrock, baby. Hey, what are you doing? What are you looking at? You better not have. You better not have. Okay, I didn't hit anything. Okay, we're good. Oh, look how magnificent this is turning out already. In just a few more moments, we're gonna have nothing but bedrock down there, and then I'll line up the entire walls all the way up to this outline with nothing but just netherrack and gravel, basically. All right, now this thing's looking pretty dang empty. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip off all of the dupers, and now I'm gonna just start flying around and basically picking up all these nasty blocks that the TNT just can't quite get. Oh my gosh, this feels so weird being down here. My goal is to leave nothing left except for all the ancient debris, so then we can mine those and see exactly how many we got in this entire thing, because there is a lot of these things floating around. And now this should be the last bit of blocks within this 100 by 100 area, other than of course all of the ancient debris. Like I said, I wanted to save all that for last. I didn't realize how much netherrack that gets tucked deep down inside of all this bedrock. I mean, as far as like cleaning this whole thing up, you know, I mean, whew. As of right now, we've only gotten 3 ancient debris from when we were just beginning mining our little serpentine thing earlier. So this will be 4. I have a feeling I'm going to miss some of these. Really hard to see them all. I actually just fell in a hole, and luckily I do have at least some wood. Whew, scared me for a second. I thought I was gonna be screwed. I'd have to use my ancient debris to get out. Maybe I can keep a couple blocks on me. I'll be honest, there's definitely gonna be a lot more ancient debris than I thought it was gonna be too. So originally I was like, oh, maybe it'll be, you know, like maybe like 10 15 blocks, something like that, because I feel like whenever I make like my my giant holes in the ground, whenever I'm actually mining for them, I feel like I cover a way bigger area. Then again, there's usually a lot of those things heading in lava, and you know, lava is impossible to fill when you're going from like the side of it, whereas if you're coming from the top though, using scaffolding, oh, it's easy mode. Apparently I didn't know that until today. And now we're officially past the 30 mark of ancient debris, and we still have quite a few to go. I mean, I guess if you ever want to build another beacon, no, this probably still isn't even the fastest method. This is still terrible because 90% of the nether is usually still got a lot of lava underneath it. There's very rare times that you can be able to find a dense enough part like this, even though I still had half of it be a lava lake. And now these couple of pieces right here are going to push us up over the 50 mark. I like how it sounds like it's a lot until you smelt it all down, and then you get really sad. Basically just going to end up with enough to be able to make like another suit of armor and tools I could just like put on display or something like that. And now finally I'm done flying around collecting all of the ancient debris, and we got a whopping 59 in total out of this entire 100 by 100 area. We got 59. This entire thing is emptied except, you know, gosh, I gotta clean up the little crevices. However, it's done, and honestly, I wanted to do some projects in this thing over the next couple episodes, but I think I'm gonna need a break from Nether because I'm seeing green because of all this red on my screen, and then when I leave my office I get all like nauseous. Regardless, as painful as this video was, guys, comment down below what should we put in this, because I got an idea or two that I want to do with this thing, but I'm curious to see what you guys want to do in it before I jump on any sort of projects. So comment down below, let me know. Also, am I a lunatic, or would you guys ever consider doing this? Because it was pain, and I know I'll never do it again, that's for sure. But for now, I will see you guys in the next one.